As always, slightly later than normal, but he's fabulous and flexible, and that's exactly what his chiropractor says. It's Van Connor, and it's funny, Van, because I was thinking to myself, if your name was Connor Van, he does sound like a French dish, and we have some French listeners today. We've actually got one listener and 3 cats.
Well, I mean, you've got to cater for the cats. I've seen the movie Scrooge, and its entire central thesis is you've got to cater to mice. So cats as well, I say.
It's all there, love. It's all there. Now, you've got 2 for me today. The first one irritates me because I'm afraid Americans don't use a U in the word colour, do they? Just why is it
No,
colour?
and you're not alone in this.
Colour or purple?
No, they've been messing with us as well in some of the marketing because they are putting the U in some of the marketing. So they're just messing with us at this stage.
Do you know, it's all of my little ticks. It's inconsistency as well. I can't stand inconsistency.
Exactly that. But I do like a good musical, however. I do like a good made-for-the-screen musical, and that's what we're getting here. This is an adaptation of the stage musical adaptation of Alice Walker's 1963 novel, I think, The Colour Purple, previously adapted for the screen in 1985 by none other than Senor Spielberg himself, in a role that made a star out of Whoopi Goldberg as well. And she actually cameos here at the very beginning of the movie. So same story as the Spielberg one, but this is the musical version, rather like we had Matilda recently, which was obviously musical version as well. Yeah. This is the story of Celie and her sister Nettie. They are separated when they are younger. They both come from an abusive upbringing in early 20th century Georgia, and it's the story of this family and these women as they go through the decades, separate and together, and they gain more members of their sort of expanded family, and they lose some, and they enter into different marriages, and they have marriages that fall apart. And it is the life and times of these 2 sisters, specifically Celie, played for the screen here by former American Idol winner Fantasia. And I've got a clip for you in which I'm sure Danielle Brooks is going to steal the show for you with her banging rendition of Hell No.
Don't keep me waiting.
You keep your head held high, just like Mom taught us.
Whatever I say, go.
You got to stand up.
Hell no.
There's gonna be some changes made.
This ain't me. Hush. We need to look like we belong.
It's time to see the world. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, Miss Celie, you look good.
Do you know, it sounds like an epic.
It is a bit of an epic. Like I say, it's a 4 or 5 decade spanning story of these women in early 20th century Georgia dealing with racism, segregation, abuse, the works, the whole spectrum of it here. Absolutely banging turns from Fantasia, Danielle Brooks, Corey Hawkins, Coleman Domingo, who I'm always happy to see. And sidebar, whoever cast Coleman Domingo and Lou Gossett Jr. as father and son, chef's kiss, God-level casting. However, my MVP, Taraji P. Henson, who gets an intro here that I swear, if I can get anywhere in life, if I can ever get one intro...
You already have, love. You already have. Don't worry.
What she gets here. Oh, what an entrance.
Do you know, I'm just thinking to myself, a chef's kiss appreciation, that's really quite impressive. I've never heard anybody actually put that into words.
You got to, no, because obviously, we can't translate through the radio. We've got to give you some illustration.
It's brilliant stuff. So buckets of popcorn out of 5, then.
I would give this a solid 4 buckets of popcorn.
Wow, that's amazing. And so will the Underdoggs be as good?
Well, The Underdoggs, it's a very, very different kind of movie for a very, very different demographic, I have to say. So, this is on Amazon Prime today. Colour Purple's in cinemas, Underdoggs is on Prime. This stars none other than Snoop Dogg as Jason Jennings, 2 J's as he's called, a washed-up former NFL player who's down on his luck, trying to stage a comeback, gets in some legal trouble, and for his community service, finds himself serving as the unlikely underdog celebrity coach of a failing Pee Wee football team. That's right, it's Mighty Ducks with Snoop Dogg. Have a listen to this clip.
You pled guilty to charges of speeding and damage to city property. I'm recommending community service with the Long Beach Recreations Department.
I thought I was getting like some Martha Stewart kind of treatment.
You too good for the community that raised you.
From the depths of the sea, back to the black Snoop Doggy Dogg, the
I am football legend Jason 2J's Jennings, your new head coach.
Legend.
Let me get a picture with y'all real quick for Twitter. Some of y'all gonna get some girlfriends with this right here.
Oh, do you know? Now, this is a question for you, because obviously this is on Amazon Prime. Do you think that it would work on the big screen if it wasn't on the small screen?
This is the thing. I do think it's a film that if you put in cinemas, it would get sniffy reviews. It's by the numbers, like back of a macaroni box instructions, underdog sports kind of fare. So you know what you're getting. Like I said, the Mighty Ducks comparison, it's not criticism, it's a statement of fact. It's like watching a different version of Christmas Carol every year. You're just watching someone else's version. You're watching Snoop's version of Mighty Ducks here. I don't think this would make a tremendous amount of money in cinemas. It's about 15 to 20 years out of its time because it belongs alongside Old School and Starsky and Hutch and the Frat Pack, Todd Phillips kind of Vince Vaughn movies. But it's a great, fun throwback. 3-star effort, but for some 4-star laughs.
So this is another 4-star. This is amazing week then, isn't it?
I had a good time with this. I'm not going to lie. I know it's a dumbed down Snoop movie, but I'm the perfect crowd for it.
I'm loving it. Okay, so 4 out of 5 for that. 4 out of 5 for The Colour Purple. Thank you so much, Van. We've still got to go to a premiere together.
We do indeed. So I'd make fine arm candy for you. Do
you know what? You hanging off my arm would be absolutely perfect, really, as I pull myself out of the skip, and you look fabulous in your crumpled, what is it? You know, that lovely smoking jacket that you wear that I see you trotting around the capital in.
I'm flat. You flatter me, sir. You do. Oh, I'm shocked. I'm just blushing now.
It's just a shame it's radio, really. Anyway, thank you very much indeed, Van. Love you dearly, and you'll be back again next week. In the meantime, here's Ilzy.